are not here yet, we are going to be starting officially by 18:05. So, which means by 6:05. So just before we get started, I want to know how many of us were here yesterday. So if you were here yesterday, I want you to do something for me in the comment section. I want you to just type something that you learned yesterday. From yesterday's class, what did you learn? So I want to start seeing it in the comment section. So you don't know, I might have a gift for you. Oh. So don't sleep on it at all. So tell me something you learned from yesterday's class in the comment section. I am waiting. Create an irresistible offer. Nice, nice. Throw shyness away. Interesting. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. I'm sure you guys are brilliant students. It's not like you will learn something yesterday, you not forget today. So keep it coming. If you were here yesterday, what did you learn from yesterday's class? What was your major takeaway from yesterday's class? I want to see it in comment section. I can't see more. Where are the rest though? Or is it me that is it? Okay, I learned that we should create crazy offers for Black Friday. Interesting. Nice. Okay, so let's keep it coming, please. Creating content that attracts attention. I think it was Ayo that said this one. He said create crazy content. So may I dream or your own point. So please keep it coming. What did you learn? I can see wow. What did you learn yesterday? What did you learn yesterday? Elamia, what did you learn? Okay, Abiodun is raising up their hand. Do you want to speak? So I can just Abiodun, you can go. If you want to tell us what you learned yesterday, you can unmute yourself and just tell us. Okay, I don't think that's what okay. Okay, so who else wants to tell us? We are just using this. Okay, was on the way, could hardly hear. Why Jane? Don't worry, forgive me like that. So who else wants to tell us what they learned yesterday? I think I should tell you what I learned. So I think one of the things that actually stuck with me yesterday was that don't be ashamed to carry your business on your head. Nobody's going to give you money. When Sarah said that, it just hits me. I'm like, it's true, Dami. Don't throw away shyness, throw it away. So that is something that I definitely learned. It just stuck with me. And I think I wrote it somewhere first. I wrote it that, Dami, don't be afraid to, because I'm a business owner myself. So don't be afraid, don't be shy to carry your business on your head. So we are definitely that's definitely stuck with me, and I'm not going to forget. Something that Ayo said that stuck with me from yesterday was that create crazy content. Crazy content actually gets attention. So if you want people to watch your content, don't be afraid to go crazy. Don't go crazy like go mad. That's not what I mean. But don't be afraid to just do something out of the norm. Don't be afraid to do something out of the ordinary. Don't be afraid to just express yourself and just sell your market. So that's something that I definitely learned from Ayo yesterday. So it's already 6:05. I think we should just get started. Like I said, I am super excited for today's class, because for those who know Lupify, I'm sure some of our merchants here know Lupify. If you know Lupify, Wawo would know Lupify. If you know Lupify, say I in the comment section. Let me see those that know Lupify. Yes, I can see. Can you see? I can, there are people here that can actually attest to the effectiveness of this. Somebody said love Lupify. John, you have some fans here already. And I am just super excited for this class, because I know that we are going to be learning so much from you. We are going to be learning so much from you. And because of this class today, merchants are going to be they're going to run successful Black Friday sales, because we're excited about Black Friday sales, and we just know that because of whatever we are going to be learning yet today from you, we are going to be learning so much. So guys, if you are excited about today's class, So say I in the comment section as I usher John Alimi in. So if you're excited about today's class, just say I. Just say I. I want you to put dancing emoji. Can you see? That's my people. That's the vibe. Yeah, let's keep going. I exactly. So John, you have the floor. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Tammy. I really appreciate that. Thanks for, I mean, yeah, the introduction is just, it's next level, you know. So thank you so much, guys, for joining today's session. I heard that yesterday's was amazing and you learned a lot of stuff. Obviously, I've seen some of the things you've learned as well. So hopefully, again, today, I'm able to give you some practical tips and practical steps to basically take your sales through the roof. So, yeah, so I'm going to break down this session into two. So the first one is going to be a short presentation, so just talk you through a few things, and then the second half, which is going to be longer, the longer half is going to be showing you actually how to create the ad. So I'm going to be taking you through the steps, so step by step on how to actually create those ads. So I'm going to share my screen in a minute. So which means I'm not going to be saying anyone once I start presenting, but please, Dami, it would be great if you could just sort of alert me if anyone has any sort of questions. But then after the first session, I would leave room for some questions. Okay, so let's...
All right, yeah.
I'm just going to share my screen now. Okay. Right, can you see my screen, please?
Oh, yes, we can see your screen.
Oh, thanks. That's ideally, right?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, starting to recognize your voice of the bastard. All right, okay, great. So today's session is basically focused on how to run ads that convert to sales. So the Black Friday ads, do's and don'ts. My name is John Alimi, as Dami introduced. I am the co-founder and CEO of Lipify 360. And Lipify 360 is pretty much an affordable marketing platform designed for small businesses, like obviously those of you on the call, small business owners and startups as well. So I just wanted to mention that even though I'm going to be taking you through some practical steps and actually even showing you how to run ads, right? I wanted to also mention that we're actually providing free Black Friday campaign management, 300 business owners. So please, if you could mute your mic, that would be great. Thank you very much. But yeah, so we'll be providing free Black Friday campaigns, campaign management for 300 business owners. So after showing you everything on this call and you feel like, oh man, this is so much to assimilate, you know, we'll do it all for free for you. So again, but let's get started. So in this presentation, again, like I said, it's going to be broken down into two sessions. The first one, again, I'm just going to run through a quick presentation, right? So why Black Friday? Why should you care about Black Friday? I mean, most of us obviously already know. Black Friday, the good and the bad, the do's and the don'ts. And the second session, I'm going to actually then be taking you through Facebook Ad Manager, showing you how to set up, you know, ads that convert, and taking you through some fundamentals in terms of experimenting ahead of Black Friday and best practices that you should basically watch out for. So why Black Friday? I mean, Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales are the peak of the shopping season, right? So it's like the massive wave leading up to even Christmas, right? So ultimately, this means that, you know, shoppers are out there. You have more active shoppers that are looking to actually purchase products. Some have been waiting for many months. Some have been waiting since pretty much, again, after like Easter sales, right? So again, get some of their favorite product at a bit of a cheaper price, right? And e-commerce store owners actually saw an increase of 76% in sales year on year from 2019 to 2020 on Black Friday and Cyber Monday, according to Shopify. And if we take Bumper, I believe in the meeting invites that they sent out, right? That, you know, shoppers have seen, or excuse me, businesses have seen 20% month-on-month growth just as a result of Black Friday, right? So it's really, really important that, hey, you know, small businesses capture this opportunity, not only to obviously, again, get more sales from the existing customers, but to also find new customers as well. So Black Friday, the good, the bad. So what's the positive to take out of this? Like I said, More buyers are actively looking to purchase. But then if a lot of buyers are also looking to purchase, right? On the other side, you're competing with almost every other retailer for consumer attention. Think about it. You're going to be seeing a lot of this, from next week, especially on Black Friday itself and Cyber Monday. You're going to be seeing a lot of sales, Black Friday sale and or whatnot, right? 25% off, 30% off. So of course, it's great to give fantastic discounts. But at the end of the day, if it's not supported by good ads, you're just going to get lost in the crowd. That leads up nicely to things that you should watch out for when running ads during the season. The first point, plan. I mean, it's very, very important. Plan your campaign. Don't just start a day before or on Black Friday, because I know it's very tempting. Like, you've not done anything leading to, again, Black Friday itself, and you ultimately just click on boost post on the day. It's not going to fly. Again, you need to understand that Facebook algorithms or Instagram algorithms or Meta algorithms generally, they take time to basically, again, get to that fully optimized state where your cost per lead or your overall cost of acquisition is, pretty low, right? So which means if you just want to start running your own ads a day before or on the day without even now planning, you're almost going to be burning your money pretty much, right? So as the second point, as you can read on the second point, warm up. It leads nicely from the first point. Build traffic ahead. So warm up your campaigns and audiences. Start experimenting early, right? Again, I'm going to show you what I mean by experimenting, which means you want to try out different things. You want to test content. You want to test, audience. You want to test products, right? Which products are people responding to more so that you can double down on it over the days leading to Black Friday. Remarket. So retarget previous visitors. So include size visitors, page engagers, and targeting new prospects will be expensive. You need to know how. Again, you need to realize that these ad platforms are like an auction ground, right? Like an auction marketplace. So let's say, for example, I'm going to take Wahoo Collections, where of course you target some other businesses to sell props and packaging products too, right? But imagine you're then targeting like small businesses on the day, right? And you also have, like, let's say 1,000 other businesses targeting the same people. This is what happens, right? Because Facebook is thinking, or Meta are basically thinking that, wow, the demand is high today. Everyone is really desperate to reach these same people over and over and over again. So they hike up the price, right? So let's say you used to pay 1,000 naira to reach 1,000 people, or to reach 1,000 small business owners on Instagram. Let me put it that way, right? Now on that day, you could pay 5 times the price, even like 10 times the price, just because a lot more people are trying to actually reach the same. So again, principles of supply and demand. Supply goes up, demand goes up. Of course, you can hike up the price, right? So it's so important to actually double down on those who have come across your brand before, not just new shoppers, because ultimately, right, you have a higher chance of actually getting much better results by retargeting or remarketing to those who have actually come across or engaged your page or previous ads before than those who are just seeing it for the first time in the days leading to Black Friday. Placement. So find high quality leads on Instagram, as I've put it, right? So as many of you might have realized that, if you run ads on Facebook, Facebook, the platform, and you want to generate leads to your messenger, right? You would notice that the quality of the leads you'd get on Facebook Messenger or Facebook as a platform would be significantly different to Instagram as a platform. So many of you might argue that, oh, but when I run Facebook ads, I get like, I spend 1,000 naira and I get 40 leads, right? But then again, how many of those 40 actually buy something from you or actually, again, follow through with their inquiry, right? Compared to Instagram, where you might spend, let's say, 500 naira to even get one person to message you, right? But again, the quality is different. Where this person that messages you would most likely actually have like a good interest in what you have to offer in the first place. So we generally recommend Instagram. So don't think that, again, you can get 40 leads for 1,000 naira on Facebook, because actually that would even take more of your time attending to, customers that are not really or people that are not really your prospective or ideal customers. Number 5, I've put the DM campaigns. Meet your shoppers where they shop. Now, this is an interesting point, right? So ideally for us business owners, I mean, everybody would like, you know, the shoppers to come on our website. That's the ideal, right? You want everyone to come on your website, add items to cart, and then basically, you know, make a purchase from there, right? But the reality is, you know, the system in our country, Nigeria, is still different. For example, we have customers in the UK and the US as well, right? And Instagram DM campaigns are pretty much not, yeah, they're pretty much non-existent in this country, in those countries, because the system is different. The level of trust, the consumer behavior, if I put it that way, is completely different. In Nigeria, we work with a lot of small business owners. We see the traffic that goes to their website, right? Where most consumers are still comfortable shopping via like Instagram DMs. And you guys can tell me all about in terms of what you've observed, right? Some people just like to put a face, or they want to interact with a person, right? You know, before they actually, you know, make a payment, or they just want to simply make a bit of an inquiry, right? But again, that does not now mean that you should then force their behavior to change. I mean, I've seen like a couple of businesses that are like, you know, no DMs, shop via website, and I'm thinking, you know, it's important to meet your shoppers where they shop, right? Again, even though it's not ideal, it's less than comfortable, but again, this is the behavior right now until we know that, okay, you know, there's a new trend. So don't force it, but you can incentivize it. I know that a lot of you are doing some really clever and interesting things, right? That, you know, they mentioned if you shop on our website, you get like, you know, some 10% discount. Again, I know our collections, they basically do this, you know, at the moment, which is again is a fantastic idea, because you at least incentivize them to use your website, but you're not forcing them to use your website. So number 6, like I heard that one of the things you learned yesterday was content. Yes, as you can see here, absolutely, content is king. Like you have to try not just one content, but a couple of content, right? Because how else are you supposed to know, you know, what shoppers, or what is actually attracting consumers or shoppers, right? Because, you know, Facebook or any advertising platform, right, or social media advertising platform, they are built for experimentation. You don't necessarily know what will capture people's attention. Yes, you might look at something like, okay, this content is fire, this content is great, right? But you just don't know if that would even convert. So, you know, all those crazy content, like Dami said, that, you know, really interesting content, right? If you can record maybe 1 or 2 of them, or 1, 2, 3 actually of them, and you can then do like a bit of an experiment to try them, that, okay, which of these 3 content is actually getting the most attention? Which of them, you know, are people buying from the most? Actually, at Notify 360, that's one thing we do for our small business owners a lot, right? Where, again, people from Wow Collections, Nine and Newell, Kuye, you know, Jewel by Orlan, all bumper merchants can testify that a lot of them will see that, oh, are you running ads on this particular product? Are you running ads on that product? Yes, because we do try like 4 or 5 of them at the start of the campaigns to establish, okay, which product, which content is actually getting a lot of attention, right? I think the next point regarding product is content is promote one product at a time. I'm going to show this in the next slide, right? So don't lump up different products like necklace and wristwatch and bags under one ad creative, right? You want to promote just one product at a time, to say, buy this gold bracelet. It's 5,000 naira. You know, go straight to the point, right? Because some people might be tempted to sort of record something first, saying, hi, people, you know, before they actually show the product. If you're going to say hi and show your face in the content, right, make sure the product is there from the start. Everything I'm saying has been proven by data, right? So I'm not just fabricating this or telling you things that has not been backed up by data. This is backed up by a lot of data that we've seen from a lot of businesses that we've worked with, both inside of Nigeria and outside as well. Pricing offers, use promotional tricks. So again, I can see that one of the things that I learned yesterday was, you know what, you give like an irresistible offer, which is true, right? And there are different tricks to this, right? Where, again, it's worth experimenting with this early. What is actually captivating people? I'll give you an interesting example where you want to give a discount on a product that is worth, let's say, 10,000 naira, right? So you want to give them 25% off, which makes the product, the new price 7,500, right? So you can do it in different ways. You can say, okay, get 25% off this product, or you can say get 2,500 naira off this product. And as you can imagine, right, those 2 ways of putting the same promotional offer produce different results. We've seen it producing different results for different brands. In short, there is one brand that we work with that she sells like clothing. She sells clothing for plus size women, I will notice that for a brand, right, that the latter actually worked better. So instead of saying 15% discount, she said, oh, I think it's maybe a particular price of the item, right? And stating that price actually worked better than, showing that percentage off or percentage offer. So again, that's something to take note of. Buy two, get one free, again, works like magic. And I think the important points I would like to stress here is this: cross sell, right? Get 25% off rings. For an example is this, right? So you're trying to sell them one product, right? But you're offering that product as an addition at a much discounted rate. So an example is get 25% off rings with the purchase of bracelets. Be transparent in the sense that, they want to buy like a bag, right? But you can say, hey, because we're running, obviously, again, Black Friday discount, if you get this bag, you can, also get like this shoes or these shoes for 25% off, right? So again, be creative, be innovative, right? Products. This is a very key point, right? Focus on best sellers. And some might think, oh, is Black Friday also an opportunity to clear my stock? Yes, it is, but don't force like the sale of particular products, in the sense that, when you want to clear your stock of this particular green bags, that like the green bags that you have, right? But then if people are not actually interested in buying it, or if it takes a lot more effort to sell those kind of products, right, you need to be watchful, where again you want to bank on something that is already working, because ultimate purchase decision is down to different things. Like, again, if we go to 4 P's of marketing, so there's something called 4 P's of marketing, in case anyone doesn't know about it. So number 1 is price or product. Number 1 is products. Number 2 is price. Number 3 is place. Number 4 is promotion, right? So which means for people to buy your product has to be right in terms of the quality. They know that, okay, they've seen some evidence that this is a good product. It looks good. And obviously, hopefully some testimonials attest to the quality as well. The price has to be right, right? So if I bring out this nice looking pen, right, and I tell you that the pen goes for 100,000 naira, even though you might have bought the pen normally, by the time you hear the price, you're like, okay, hold on, I'm not too sure about this. The place is like place where you sell it on Instagram or your website. Again, use the channel that has worked for you in the past. Black Friday is not really the time for you to experiment. It's the time for you to double down on what has been working, so that you can double down on your sales as well. I don't know if that makes sense. So what I mean by that is this: the best sellers they've been proven over time that the product is good, the pricing is good, you're selling it in the right place, and with some extra promotion, you can sell more of that product, right? So again, if you want to clear your stock, right, and you know that, okay, people don't really buy this green bag or this particular pendant, right, you can use it as a cross-selling opportunity. So if you buy this hot, these shoes that have been selling like hot potatoes, right, it's like, okay, we will give you this green bag that you want to clear your stock for 25%. Obviously, you're not going to tell them you want to clear your stock. You could, again, it's one of the creative promotional tricks, I think, but then you are using that as an opportunity to cross-sell. Second to the last point is measure. Find out how you're doing, use different KPIs. Don't just look at, oh, I'm not getting sales, right? Hold on, before you get to that conclusion, actually check, are you getting it, or is your lack of sales as a result of nobody's even messaging you, like leads, for example? Nobody's messaging you. So of course you can know that, okay, the problem is nobody's even messaging me at all. So how am I supposed to make sales? Or if you sell more through your websites, right, you know that, okay, I'm not really getting a lot of website visits, or I'm not getting new visitors on my website. So you'll be able to know the particular points to tackle the problem. You won't just say, this ad is not working. Okay, what's the problem? Are you getting a lot of leads, or people are then people are not buying, or are you not getting leads at all? Another point for those who sell more on websites is add to cart. Are people adding items to cart and they are just not, purchasing afterwards? Because there's a solution to this as well, where there's a flow where, nowadays, if people abandon your cart, you can always retarget them through SMS and email, saying, hey, you even show them the product that they abandoned, that we saw that you have an interest in this, nice bag that is good for outing, this. However, you've abandoned it. It's even an opportunity for you to give a discount, to say, if you purchase this bag within 24 hours, we're going to give you 10% off. These are things that we do at Liquify 360 for some of our customers as well. And we know, like, again, from experience of working with different businesses and experience in the industry, it works, right? So don't focus just on sales alone. Absolutely, the end goal is sales, but you want to look at what leads up to the sales as well. Are you getting enough messages? What's the quality of people that are actually dropping you messages and things like that? Now, a very key point here is now follow up post Black Friday. Actually, a lot of businesses see more sales on Cyber Monday than actually Black Friday, and even experience much more sales like a week or so before, after Black Friday rather, right? So reach out to those customers that have bought from you, right? Those who messaged you but they didn't buy from you, those who engaged your post but they didn't message, right? So you can see it's like 3 layers. Some people messaged, some people saw your ad or liked your ad, they didn't message. Some people messaged, they didn't buy, right? So again, you need to reach those people post, Cyber Monday, because they've already expressed interest, right? Like, so why not actually go after these people again and remind them of why they actually showed interest in your brand in the first place, right? So retarget and explore. So you can retarget through Facebook and Instagram. Like I said, I'm going to be showing you how to do that. You can retarget through SMS. In terms of text message, you can retarget through email marketing. But of course, those are outside of the scope of what we're going to discuss today. But again, they work really well. SMS, for example, the open rate for SMS is really, really high. And most people check their SMS within, as well, according to some data out there, within minutes, actually, some within seconds, right? So again, take advantage of these things. Don't just run or target new customers and just leave it at that. You need to follow up as well, right? So yeah, I'm just going to continue. Again, I've talked about things that you should do. Obviously, I chipped in some things that you should also not do at that point, right? But now I'm going to touch on the mistakes that you should not make. Avoid them as much as possible, right? Unplanned strategy. Hey, Mark Zuckerberg is already very, very rich. Don't make him richer by pretty much just throwing your money in the bin, right? Or in the meta bin, if I'll put it that way. Because ultimately, if you don't plan ahead, right? If you don't structure the content you want to test, the product you want to sell, and you're just going there on the day and you're saying, that looks nice. Let me boost that post. Let me boost that post. That's the same way they will take your money, right? So you need to plan properly. Which products have done well in the past? What products have people people been messaging me about and asking or making inquiries on and things like that. So second point is incorrect targeting, right? So again, like I said, I'm actually going to be focusing on the hands-on session on retargeting, because start again, according to data, about 70% of a lot of small business sales comes from repeat customers. So why not target these high prospects? And actually, in the industry, they always call a rule 45, 40, 15%. 45% is, target new customers that have never seen you before, right? 40% is retarget those that have either liked your ad before, people that have visited your website before, people that have sent you a message before. And you can then spend 10% or 15%, or like again 45, 40, 15 in this case, to actually retarget your existing customers. I'm going to show you all of this, by the way. Anyway, so don't go and now be doing experiment on Black Friday. You're trying to test. I can see different people's ads. They will lump different people together. People who are interested in Justin Bieber, people who are interested in whiskey, people who are interested in jewelry, people who are interested in a yacht. I think what's the correlation between all of this? It's people like that Facebook are looking for, where you're combining things that are not even correlated. They will swallow your money again. Oh, it's a fact, right? So again, be watchful of things like that. Plan ahead, target properly. Another mistake is to depend on only discounts. So because you feel like you're giving 20% discount, wow, the whole world is going to stop for you, right? Guess what? Everybody's offering like a 20% or 25% discount on the day. So you need to make sure that, again, you have the right combination of strategy. Target your ads properly. Again, retarget your customers. Retarget those who have engaged your ad before, right? And then complement it with the offer or the promotional offer, like a discount. Don't just think, oh, because I'm putting up a discount and I don't target properly, everybody's going to be rushing me. Because guess how many discounts? I'm sure some of you have probably already seen those ads on your phone where you've been seeing a lot of discounts for like the past couple of weeks, right? So like I said, don't experiment on Black Friday, please. If you are not sure about that product or that content, test it beforehand, right? Don't start testing that on Black Friday itself or the weekend of Black Friday leading to Cyber Monday, right? Changing your ads on Black Friday. Many people will be tempted that on Black Friday, my ads are not doing well or whatnot. Again, leave it, right? if you switch it off and want to try another thing, do you know it takes sometimes over 24 hours for your ads to get approved? So you lose your day because you decided to make a change, right? Just leave it. That's why you need to test your content and your ads before then, right? So that you just know that you double down and you put more money on that weekend, and you can only hope that again, the shoppers that love your brand would engage. Don't advertise multiple products on one ad. Like I said, this is a classic example here, where you want to sell headphones, you want to sell TV, you want to sell bag, you want to sell, AirPods or earbuds, right? And then, most consumers actually, and this is proven by research as well, right? That most people tend to react to one single product. In short, we actually know from our customers as well that people that tend to buy from them, they see a product, they like it, and they go for it, right? So as much as possible, if you want to do that, you have different options to do that. You can either do a carousel, like what you can see here, show one product at a time. Then when they swipe, they will see another product. When they swipe, they will see another product, right? So give them the option to swipe. Another option are slideshows where, a new product shows every, like, let's say 2 seconds. I'm going to show you all these things anyway. So, but I just wanted to let you know beforehand that, hey, don't make these mistakes. Ignoring Cyber Monday, it does not stop. I mean, it doesn't stop on Black Friday, It continues to Cyber Monday and even beyond, like I said in the previous slides, follow up. Don't just say because this guy walked away and just, follow up, right? Now, a very key part, and I can't stress this enough, Facebook ad policy violation. I don't know how many of you can testify, but Facebook they've been moving mad lately, right? Account restrictions, blocking accounts for no reason. Yes, it's fact. In short, Facebook actually, they acknowledge themselves. We have a Facebook account manager at Look 360 where we talk to Facebook almost at least once a week, right? And they know these things that, you know what, they call it, it's almost like a mass cleansing, right? Where any little thing that you say, right, they just block your account. Let me give you a very simple example. We had a customer, right, where they basically put this caption on one of their ads, right? Don't miss out on the biggest sale of the year. I don't know if I can interact with everyone, but can anyone say what is wrong with this particular statement and why Facebook might flag this up? Okay, actually, let me give it a minute. If you want to drop it on the chat, actually. Ideas. So I can see one keyword. Okay, so why would Facebook block this? Like restrict the ad due to this particular caption. Don't miss out on the biggest sale of the year for a particular brand running ads. Okay. Biggest sale sounds exaggerated. Should have personalized instead of generalizing it, not specific enough. Different pictures on one advert. Yep, so you've nailed it there. It's like Facebook basically said, this is meant to be, to intentionally like deceive shoppers. And you're asking, okay, what do you mean by deceiving shoppers? Because factually speaking, right, Facebook algorithm is like, you've made a statement, don't miss out on the biggest sale of the year, but it's actually not the biggest sale of the year. How can you make that claim that it's the biggest sale of the year, right? If you look at on the right-hand side, when they now corrected it, when I highlighted it to them, I didn't even need to look at the reason Facebook blocked it. I was like, well, this is, again, this is factually not correct. So change it to personalize, and I think someone said personalize it to your brand. Don't miss out on Bumper's biggest sale of the year, right? Not the biggest sale of the year. For this simple reason, the account the ad got restricted, and I think they restricted it twice to the point where if they had restricted it the third time, would have been a temporary account restriction. So guys, pay extra attention when you're trying to be creative with some of your words, some of your ad creatives or captions. It's better to be safe. It's better to, again, just optimize for, let's say, 500 naira per lead than try to optimize for 200 naira per lead that would lead to your account being restricted. And these days, Facebook will just restrict your accounts without no implication, right? So please watch out for this. That's also a very, very important point. So yeah, before we move on to demonstration, like the practical session on how to set up, retargeting ads, I don't know if anyone has any questions so far. Yeah, I've still seen some of the comments laying big claims. Yep, that's a big claim. Absolutely. Any questions so far?
A couple of people have their hands raised, so I guess they
Oh,
want to
sorry, I
ask
can't.
questions.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Go for it. Go for it,
Yeah,
please.
yeah, Camelia, you can please unmute your mic to ask your question.
Hello, good evening. John, thank you. Damlola, thank you. I really enjoyed the lecture. My question is, I'm actually a very new business owner, and I haven't done any ad before. But I just started making the thing like showing my product online. I sell soap, so if I want to make advertisements on Facebook and Instagram, like how do I go about them?
Okay, all right. I mean, great question,
Because
right?
for the for the Black Friday sales is now like something that I'm now coming to show, and it's almost here, and I haven't even posted anything regarding Black Friday sales, and it's going to happen very soon, which I have not even informed like the people following me on both Instagram and Facebook. So I don't really know how I'm going to, like, should I just put it there and then expect that people will still see it and maybe it might come, or I should just forgo it and wait for the next one or so?
So I would say two things, right? So I mean, great question, and thanks for that, by the way, right? So if you remember what I said, where ultimate purchase decision comes down to, again, 4 P's of marketing. So product, price, place, promotion. Let's take promotion as for example, right? The place where you sell, which is your Instagram channel, right? How um convincing does it look? Does it sort of breed trust? So when people come on your Instagram page, right, would they feel comfortable buying from you? So that has to do with what your content looks like. A lot of people feel like, oh, I have 500 followers and I don't want to run ads, right? Because people would think that, again, I'm a scam. No, there are different ways you can use to develop what you sell, right? It's just like the same way if you go to a physical shop and they paint it in some sort of way, and they maybe put some red tie or something that you think, oh, are they trying to be fetish with me or something? I'm not buying here, because it doesn't convey trust. So if you have your Instagram page and you work on it, you put customer testimonials, you put your face on it, right? You show your product, right? You create content. As I said, product, place. Then you can start running ads to already get people to start interacting with your page. Does that make sense, right? That means you're already seeing, trying to prospect people that, oh, okay, I like what this soap looks like. And I can also see that some people have tried it and they said like it's making their skin glow, right? So that's where you need to start. You need to start with getting engagement on your page, engagement on the ad, and ultimately, hopefully, to get people messaging you before you then start to double down on, closing sales from your Instagram ads in terms of expectation anyway. Does that make sense?
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, definitely a pleasure. Any other questions before?
Yes, I think we have one more person raising their hand. Sylvia, you can go now.
Hello, good evening. Okay, I don't know if you can hear me.
Yes. Good evening.
Okay, so I recently ran a particular ad. I did the targeting, I did every single thing. But the problem I had with it was I ran it both on Facebook and Instagram, from Ads Manager. But the thing was that it was majorly Facebook people.
Yeah. So, go on. Sorry, go on.
It was majorly Facebook people that were messaging me. Nobody from Instagram messaged me. And those people that messaged me, all they were just doing was either complaining about my pricing, that they cannot pay because of the pricing that's too high, or they will say that they won't pay on delivery. So like that's how I ended up getting no sale at all. All of them were just saying one thing or the other. So in that case, do you think I should retarget? Like I should still use those audience to retarget, or do you think I should just scrap that audience and like create a new audience again?
I mean, fantastic question, right? So, again, I would like to start by saying that you are not alone, right? And so, to even start with the genesis of the problem. So, you said you want to run ads on Facebook and Instagram, right? But Facebook keeps pumping more money to Facebook platform and less on Instagram. Again, that's exactly how Facebook works, right? In terms of meta ads nowadays, because we have a lot more people on Facebook than you have on Instagram. And advertising is also so much more cheaper on Facebook than on Instagram. So Facebook actually, again, intentionally forces more of the budget, sometimes in excess of 80% of your budget, right? Because it's, again, significantly cheaper than Instagram, and forces you to Facebook. That's why you almost have to, make Facebook stop. Say, okay, actually, don't run any ads on Facebook, because, like you said, the quality of audience on Facebook has significantly reduced. Like, I heard this on Facebook. It's not like we're guessing. The Facebook marketing pro told me, yes, we realize that the quality of audience you get on Facebook has significantly declined over the years. It's a fact, right? So that's why you see that a lot of people, they will always talk about pricing and pricing and pricing alone, right? Or even eventually, when they, want to buy, they'll say, the price is too much, can we get a cheaper price or whatnot, right? And that's why, again, so like you mentioned, okay, what do you do with these people that, are actually not, have not shown much interest, or they are not like hot leads, right? I also say, yes, still retarget, right? Again, see, because it actually does not cost you much compared to actually reaching new people, right? You sure with 1,000 naira, you might even be able to reach like 500 people that have engaged your business before. Do you get what I'm saying? So if you compare the cost versus the benefit, it's worth trying that benefit of a doubt to say, let's even see if anyone has actually changed their mind. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But moving forward, you need to restrict your ads to Instagram only. Because if you keep leaving it to Facebook to distribute your budget between Facebook and Instagram, it will always push it more towards Facebook, right? So if you give 1,000 naira, it will almost push the 800 or even more to Facebook, and maybe only 100 naira to Instagram.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, sure. You're welcome. Okay.
Yeah,
sorry.
so we have like 3 more questions. I'm not sure how many more we can take, and I can see one in the comment section. So should we just like leave these questions till like after the entire class, and just come back to them? All right. So guys, we'll answer the question after the class.
Okay, so before I jump onto let me share my screen again. Before I jump onto the hands-on session, again, I just wanted to mention that, sorry, I'm going to share my screen again. Can you see my screen, please?
Yes, we can.
Okay, right. So like I said before, moving on to demonstrating how to set up, retargeting ads, because that's the main thing I'm going to be, touching on today, because I realize that a lot of you obviously have some good experience targeting new people, running new ads. I'm going to touch on that briefly, but again, I know that not a lot of people do retargeting ads, right? So that's what I want to teach you again, so that you can learn something fairly new. But I also just wanted to emphasize again that, again, on Loopify 360, if you're feeling overwhelmed already, right, that, hey, all these things I'm saying is going over my head, I don't even know how I'm going to cope, right? Again, this is why we do what we do. Sign up for free so that we'll do it for you for free. Again, if you're not someone that is very savvy when it comes to things like this, it's very easy. You sign up, we'll get in touch, we get access to your Facebook ad manager, give us your ad budget. You're not paying us, it's free, right? And we'll run your ads for you. We've done it for, again, lots and lots of businesses, not only in Nigeria, but beyond. So we know what works, right? So again, make use of that opportunity. We also have some interesting Black Friday deals going on. If you want SMS, I emphasized, you want to target through SMS, target through email. If that's something you cannot do, we can do that for you, so that people that drop off your cart and things, we're able to retarget them. If you want graphics design to show you a nice Black Friday deal, whatever, that's something we can do for you as well. And lastly, again, if you want to sign up, go on this URL. We can touch on that after the session. Again, loop5360.com. You will check, you will see free trial link there. Click on get started, sign up, click on get plan, and that's it. You basically get access to a free 1-month ad management. So I'm going to touch on that. But again, I've just intentionally highlighted some, again, just different images here where, typical things that we tend to promote with Loopify 360. All right, then let's get straight on to things then. Okay, so I'm going to be doing like a dummy kind of ad management today, or ad setup and management. So as you can see, I've already created one here, and that's because I've already prepared some things beforehand. But again, for those who have not used Facebook Ad Manager before, if you Google Facebook Ad Manager, you'd most likely see a hyperlink there where it will take you to your Facebook Ad Manager, right? So what you then want to do is click on Create. If you click on Create, then you will see different campaign objectives, right? So you'd see awareness, you would see traffic, you would see engagement, leads, app promotion, sales, right? And then some of you wonder, okay, when do I use, that particular objective? Well, any particular objective. Let me just sort of talk through this. And again, don't forget, I will tell you practical things, not just what you would read online and say, this is what they say. Again, things we've tried, we've tested, we spend a lot of money on R&D, right? To know what works and what doesn't. Awareness, I would say this is a bit of a waste of the money because yes, you reach a lot of people and it is much cheaper to run, right? But honestly, Facebook is almost looking at people on the platform that who are those that are almost not going to take any action, and let's just push the money to those people in terms of let us show them the ads. So most times you won't actually reach those, again, high interest people because of the way Facebook algorithms are set up, right? Traffic, okay, traffic is actually not bad as well, but the problem is with traffic campaigns, as you can see on the screen, it's only limited to Messenger and WhatsApp, right? But again, like I said, I recommend IGDMs. If you sell through your website, sure, absolutely, you can sell through, you can click on traffic campaigns. But because I'm going to be showing Instagram DM campaigns specifically, right, engagement is the right one. So you click on engagement, but I'm going to talk through the others shortly, right? App promotion, obviously, again, you don't have an app. Sales, some people might think, I want to do sales, I want to prospect people that will buy for me. But again, don't get, don't fall into Facebook's trap. Let me just put it that way, where you run sales campaign, it is not any different from engagement campaign, except that you will spend a lot more money here than here, right? So just stick to engagement. Again, if you run ads to your Instagram account, it's engagement you need to click. If you run it to your website, then you can do, traffic campaigns, right? But again, you click on engagement, you click on continue, right? So when you click on that, you would see 3 layers here, right? You would see this is the campaign level, this is the ad set level, and this is the ad level. I would explain what it means. So your campaign is pretty much where you define a few things, right? So here you can see that you want to run an engagement campaign, messages to be specific, right? So you can ignore this, and you can honestly ignore this as well, because I know that again we don't have much time, and I want to just kind of get to the really juicy and exciting stuff, right? So again, you can ignore this. So click on the next point, right? So you would see ad set name. So you can rename this, by the way, right? Again, I'm going to come to that in a moment. So you can see messaging app. So I think because I've already created a dummy one, 360x bumper. So you can see here again, I've used engagement campaigns. If you check out this again, ad set level, messaging, and then you can select the page that you want to use. So select the right page, because I've noticed again there are quite a number of small business owners have like multiple pages, right? An average person probably has like 3 businesses that they run at the same time. So select the right page. Now this is an important one. When you just create like a new account, a new ad or a new campaign, these 3 will be pre-selected. This is how it actually comes, right? Make sure you unselect Messenger and unselect again. You need to make sure you're focusing on Instagram only. With WhatsApp, we've seen it time and time again that recently it was even so bad that people will be clicking on your messages, people in quotes, but they're mostly bots. They're just flooding your WhatsApp with like nonsense, right? That's why, again, right now, the most reliable platform in terms of quality is Instagram. So limit this to Instagram. Make sure you don't tick this. Make sure you don't tick this, right? So moving forward. So in terms of retargeting, right? And I'm going to come to how to actually create the retargeting audience. Most times I always advise people that, because people will ask, what's the difference between daily budget and lifetime budget? Again, I don't want to, flood your head with too much information, but I'll generally advise use lifetime budget when you're doing retargeting, because your customers are online at different times, of the day, right? So you want to make sure that Facebook, you leave the budget open to Facebook to catch your customers when they are when they are online, right? Instead of forcing Facebook to spend the same amount of money every single day. So which means if most of your customers are not online on, Monday, Facebook algorithm is still optimizing to spend that 1,000 naira for that day, even though most of your customers are not online that day, right? Or most of the people that have engaged your page are not online that day. So that's why it's good to do lifetime budget to sort of keep you open. So end date typically comes like the default is 1 month, right? But I'll say keep that short, especially because you want to test before Black Friday actually starts, right? So again, I want to give you 5 days, right? So today's date again is 18, so I want to run it for just a few days, right? So let me say 23rd. I want to run it up to Wednesday to know again what is going on. So I'm just going to reduce the budget there and say, start low, start with no more than 1,000, like 1,000, depending on the number of customers you have anyway. But a rule of thumb, I would say, is maybe like 1,000. So 1,000 for every day you want to keep it running. So let's say if I want to keep it for 6 days, I say 6,000 naira, right? And then, so this is where the interesting retargeting then begins, right? So for a lot of people, right, they go straight to create new audience, and then they will start putting, I think maybe this is the point, this is the time for me to quickly highlight some of the mistakes people make, right? So some people, they will say, okay, imagine I'm selling jewelry, right? And I'm targeting Justin Bieber, right? Okay, I put Justin Bieber. What's other random brand do we even have? I put, let's say Touch. Again, Touchlight. Like some people, this is how some people actually run their ads, right? And then I eventually put Julie. This is how some people actually run their ads, where you're putting interests that are not even related at all, right? Like you need to be consistent with the interest, at least somewhat related, right? Unless, again, you're stressing the Facebook algorithm, and the more you stress it, the more time it takes actually to pretty much find the best audience that is working, right? But again, I'm not focusing on how to create new audience. It's retargeting I'm going to be showing you. So to create a retargeting audience, hey, you can see create new audience here. This is where you need to be. So create new. Okay. So what you need to click on is custom audience. Okay. Reach people who have already interacted with your business. So create that. And I'm going to show you 2 examples, right? Number 1, you can select people that have interacted with your Instagram accounts, those who have sent you a DM before, those who have liked your ad before, those who have followed your page, those who have liked some of your content. You can target them here. But this is the simple way. If you feel very ambitious and you want to go for the harder way, right? You can go and actually, do you know that you can actually target your customers on Instagram, like those who have actually bought from you? All you just need to do is upload your customer list here and basically target those people. I'm going to show you in a minute, but let's go for the simple one first, right? So click on Instagram account. So click on next. So I'm going to stop sharing for a minute here, where again, just to make sure, because we have a few brands, quite a number of brands that we work with, and I just want to make sure for privacy purposes that, hey, I'm not sharing any brand's information without their consent. So let me share again. Sorry, I just had to quickly blur that out. Okay, so if you see here, right, you select your source. So if you click here, you'd have different business accounts. Again, select the right accounts that you want to run ads for. Okay, so the source is people that like our business look 360. Now you have different options. Who do you want to retarget, right? So you have everyone who engaged with this professional account. So includes people who visited your profile or took an action on this post or ad, such as likes, comments, saves, carousel swipes, button taps, shares. Facebook is asking is, do you want to target these people? You have another option. Anyone who visited this professional account profile. This includes anyone who visited your IG account profile, regardless of the action they took. So let's say they just didn't do anything. They just clicked on your account to check out your account's profile. Again, you can retarget those people. People who are engaged with any post or ad, right? So those who took an action on a post and ad, such as likes, shares, comments. And this bit that is blurred out here, excuse me, please. Apologies for this, because this is blurred out because, again, because I reside in the UK. So due to privacy policies, that's why this is not showing up on my account. But if I select one of our customers in Nigeria, this is going to come live. So this is people who sent a message to this professional account. So those people that have ignored you in the past, like you're saying, auntie, uncle, come and buy, like, why are you not responding? You can go and find them again. So literally, you can click on this place, and then next time they get on Instagram, they would see your brand, right? So again, You have the last option, those who saved any post or ad. So what I typically do is, again, select this, right? Everyone who engaged this professional account, you know, and retention. So everyone who has engaged my professional account for the past year, right? So again, those are the people I want to retarget. Can say include more people. So you can say Loopify, let's say Loopify 360. So everyone who engaged with this professional account, so I can say, you know what, I want to say anyone who visited this professional account profile. Okay, so again, those who have engaged for the past 1 year, so they will tell you, create what's your audience name. So my audience name is Loopify 360. So whatever will make you remember what the audience is, right? So Loopify 360 accounts, engagers, and visitors. So you have an option to give a description. So everyone who engaged this professional account and anyone who visited this account profile. And that's it. After you do this, you click on create audience, okay? Once you create audience, you cancel. If this pops up, by the way, that's because you say you want the ads to start, you know, at this time, but again, the time has passed. So click on reset. Okay. So now you can see the audience here. Loopify 360 account engagers and visitors. So if it's Wow collections, it will be Wow collections account engagers and visitors. If you check this space again, it will tell you that your reach is going to be less than 10. Ignore it. Again, it's Facebook. It takes a while to develop. Just ignore it. Sometimes it will show red. Again, ignore it, right? So again, so that I can move on, right? And then what you need to do is obviously select your region. It's coming up as UK because this is my current location, but select Nigeria, the country. Okay. I know normally you guys would select, okay, if you're targeting new customers, you say, oh, my customers are between the age of 20 and 55, between the age of 20 and when you're retargeting, keep this open. Don't limit it, right? Even when it comes to genders, don't touch, just leave both of them. Don't touch anything. Again, when it comes to additional interest, leave it alone. Don't touch anything, right? The only thing you now need to come and touch is this manual placement. Why am I touching manual placement? Because, sorry, I can't remember the lady that mentioned that Facebook keeps pouring more money onto Facebook, right? Some might ask that, is it a bad thing if the customer messaged me on Instagram, but I'm going to actually find that person on Facebook? Okay. Sure, if you've had a lot of people that messaged you on Facebook before, you can leave this selected, right? But that means you also need to go back on top, right? You also need to go back on top and select people should be able to message you on Messenger, right? But then again, I assume most people sell via Instagram. So again, limit it. Right. Okay. So these are some of the things Facebook will say to scare you. We recommend selecting additional platforms on your, because what's the point of going on Facebook and getting 40 leads when none of them convert? And it's more work for you because you have 1 million people to also answer, right? And that's pretty much everything. So Instagram, obviously, again, you then select where, you know, placements are going to be pretty much shown on feeds, on stories and reels and things like that, right? So again, it's fast, it's easy. You can see compared to targeting new customers, you don't have to be changing gender, changing age, because you're just retargeting those who have reached out to your accounts before, right? So, like I said, if you don't want to, let's say this is one approach you've done. If you think that, you know what, I actually have like 1,000 customers or 500 customers that I've never heard from before, right? How can I retarget those people? Again, click on customer audience. You click on customer list, right? Again, customer list. You click on next, right? So it will give you an option. Do you want to import them from MailChimp if you have a MailChimp account? Or do you want to upload via an Excel spreadsheet? Or do you want to use any other option? So again, if you click on download file templates, right? Let me just share my full screen for a moment so that you guys can see what the Excel looks like. Again, it's a bit complicated, but then again, I heard like some of you are experts when it comes to this, right? So I'm just going to quickly show that in a minute. So let me share my full screen here. So share my window so that I can see the Excel spreadsheet. Okay, there we go. So if you look at this file, right, Facebook, they've given you a template to use. Okay, so email, phone number, this mad ID you can ignore. First name, last name, again you can ignore this. Country, you can put Nigeria there, NGR, but again put the code. If you have their date of birth, you can put it there. If you have like the gender, if they're male or female, you can put it there. If you know their age, you can put it there, right? It's fine if you don't have all of this information. If you don't have like the UID, or value is pretty much what is the value of the products that they bought? Is it 20,000 naira? Is it 40,000 naira? Right? So I know a lot of people won't have this, right? So you can take this off. So let me show you an example, okay? So normally you delete this list because this is Facebook that is giving as an example, but I'll keep it because it just gives you like a template to follow. So I'm going to put my own here. So email, John, the first customer is john@simplify360.com. I only have one email from the customer, so I can ignore this one. I can ignore this one. What is the number? So +234 82657 whatever, right? So you can put it like this, okay? And then if you have a second phone number, you put it. If you have a third phone number, you put it. First name, John. You put that here, John. Surname, again, you put the customer's surname. Zip code, we don't have. You don't have this. You don't have this. Oh, city, okay. John stays in, let's say Lagos, right? Country, I believe Nigeria is NGR, but again, I'll confirm. Date of birth, you can put it there. You can say 10 of 1900. For those who are actually trying to see my date of birth, sorry to disappoint you. Okay, so date of birth here again, 1900. Male, the age again, 122, and so on and so forth. You get the idea, right? So customer one. So a lot of times, actually, another way of doing it is you download your your own CSV file, right? And you just change the header to format it like this: email, phone, FN. So instead of actually trying to go and be copying your own CSV file and pasting it on this template, you can just reformat the headings and the way the email and first name and last name are stated, and reformat it to work. Once that is done, again, I'm going to cancel. I hope that's clear for, again, those who are interested in like more advanced learning. So let me share my window again. So once that is done, okay, then click on next, right? Select the list type. Customer value is included in my list. So if you've put how much they actually spent, click yes. If you didn't include it, click no. So let's say I've included it, click yes, okay? Add customer list. This is where you then upload your file, okay? You go on there, upload the file where you have already formatted, okay? And then the rest is fairly straightforward, really, where you can name your audience. Customer list, what's today's date? 18th November. Once you do this and you click on next, what happens is Facebook then takes that list and Facebook starts to look for those who have bought from you before, okay? So again, that's another way to do it. But again, like I said, the easier way to do it is through Instagram DM. Now I will show you the third way. So I'm just very conscious of time as well, right? Those who have visited your website, okay? So, but this only works if you have your pixel set up. If you don't have your pixel set up, it's not going to work, okay? So if you have a pixel set up, this is for you. If not, again, you can reach out to Solidify 360 and we can walk through these things for you. Click on your website, click on website, click on next. It tells you again, well, so create custom audience. So Solidify Nigeria new account pixel. So again, that's the name of the pixel. Check your website for easy setup options. So again, this is showing because you have to go through it. This is showing because you have to go through a few steps, right? So you put your website here. So www.solidify360.com. So you click on continue. So again, you can click on source because again, I don't have any pixel here. That's why nothing is showing up. If I've done my pixel will show up. So you can see, who do you want to target? Everybody that's ever visited my website. I want to target them, right? People who, you can even target people who visited specific pages, right? So people who went to check out my green jackets, right? I want to target those particular people. So you can put their URL here. So you can put the name of your store here and put the exact URL here as well. And you can give the audience a name and a description. So again, I'm quickly going through this because of time. I hope that's clear to everyone. I know it's technical. That's why I said I heard you guys are good when it comes to running normal ads. I thought, you know what? Let me take you up a notch for you guys. But easy one, don't forget, is to retarget those who have engaged your Instagram, whether they sent you DMs in the past, and so on and so forth, right? Again, because time has passed this, so I need to reset to, again, update. Now, let's get to running the actual, or getting to the ad level, okay? So again, you can rename this to remember what you want to do. Solidify 360 times bumper. Let me call this red velvet. But let me say luxury jewelry. Because I want to remember the exact kind of product I want to promote, right? So you have option. You can create a new ad or you can use an existing post, okay? So obviously to use an existing post, that's easy. You click on use an existing post. You select what post do you want to promote, right? So you go to your Instagram and say, okay, what do I want to promote here? You know, oh, I like this one. Let me promote this. Let me promote this, right? Now you can see. So if you do this, it's very easy. The last option is now compose a message, okay? Do you want to follow the Facebook's template of, hi, John, please let us know how we can help you. I'm interested. Can you tell me more? What are your hours? Where are you located? So you can see these messages are not very exciting, right? So you can create your own. Okay. Please let us know how we can help you. Question 1. I would, even though it's a question, again, you can put the statement. I would like to make a purchase. Question 2. You can put what, again, general questions that you find that your customers tend to ask you. So you can put, do you deliver nationwide? That's another one. And then the third question can be what's your, so all the questions you should do should be playing towards your strength, right? Don't put, for example, do you do pay on delivery when you know that you don't do pay on delivery, right? It's like you're almost gaslighting the people. Don't even bother, right? So again, it's things that make sure most of the answers to these questions will be yes. Okay. Do you deliver nationwide? Yes. If you don't deliver nationwide, don't put it here because ultimately they'll put it, do you deliver nationwide? And you end up saying no. What's the point, right? So you should put things that actually strengthen your brand, you know, a lot more, right? So you can put another one. Can you recommend jewelry for me? So again, different country spelling here, but anyway, can you recommend any jewelry for me? So again, once you're done, you can put an automated response if you want, but then you can just click on save and finish. Okay. If you want to save this template, instead of, you know, welcome message, you can give it any title that you want, right? So you can say, let's call it let's just say Lupify 360x bumper messaging. Anything that'll let obviously enable you to remember this, right? And click on save and finish. Okay. Now this is for if you're running if you're promoting an existing content. However, it's Black Friday. Again, you can try more exciting things. Let's go back up. Ad setup. I want to create my own ad. I don't want to use any content on my page. So you scroll down, it says, do you want a single image or carousel, right? You can create a carousel if you want, which means you add like multiple images that will help you to create like again, carousel that people can swipe through, right? But I want to show you an interesting trick where, again, I know that you'd find that really, really interesting for Black Friday. So click on single image or video. Click on create video, okay? So once you click on create video, sorry, I'm not sure. Can you still see like the templates? Can you see slideshow and swipe?
Yes, we can.
Yes.
Okay. All right, brilliant. So you can see they've already given you interesting templates, right? Where you can follow that. Okay. So if you don't have a video, right, and you're thinking, but I still want to show different products and I want to test that content because this works. Again, I won't show you this if this has not converted for a few customers, right? So you can say, you know what? I like this template or I like this template. Okay, I like this swipe template or I like this slideshow template. What you now need to do is to upload your product images. So let me upload my product images. So let me click on sample products. So let me select, again, I'm using one of our customer item here, one of our customer items. So again, bumper merchants, but then if you click here, so it's basically uploading. So I'll try to be very quick with this. So I won't use a lot of images just because I just want to make sure that we keep to time. Again, I want to upload another image. I want to click on, let's click on this. So sorry, this is just loading up a little bit, right? So you can see some of the items I'm uploading. Again, they are going to start appearing here as a template, okay? So you can see number 2. Let me just add maybe 2 more, and then we'll call it a day. And then I can show you some interesting. So guys, wait till the end. There's something really, really interesting I want to show you that I'm sure 99% of you have not seen before. Actually, 99.9%, right? So yeah, so please just stay for a minute. I'm sure you're gonna love it, right? So let me just limit it to 3 for now so that I don't waste your time. But again, you can see here for this template, you can use up to 15 images. For this template, you can use up to 6 images, right? So I'm going to click on square. I want like the square templates because again, my images are pretty much designed for square. So let me see what they're going to look like. So it's just loading up a little bit, right? So so you can see what it's looking like. So you can see it's basically changing. The images are changing, right? So let me click on edit. So if you feel like, okay, they're changing too quickly, let me click on play, right? So it's only 2 images here, actually. So let me add one more. So let me click on this, okay? And then, so let me play it so you can see 1, 2, 3. So you can see that changing after like a second, right? So you're thinking, okay, is it not too fast? Do I need to basically reduce, the time and things like that? You can increase the time, or the transition between images because especially if you put the pricing on the image. Again, let the image take center, the attention. Let it be the center of the attention. Don't go and put like multiple text on this. Please don't. Let people see the product and fall in love. I generally recommend, 1 second, but 2 seconds works as well, especially if you have a writing, like the price on it. Give people time to check, read the pricing or any information you have on it, right? So again, you can change that. Now, here is the interesting part. Facebook has prepared a lot of exciting stickers that you can use for your slideshow, okay? So you can see multiple discounts that they can have, that they already have prepared for you, okay? In addition to that, you can go to like, let's say if you sell some food as well, okay? Let's say you sell, because we work with, again, a couple of bumper merchants that run restaurants, right? So you can put hot here or delicious, again, depending on how sort of like adventurous you are, okay? Let's if I put delicious, for example, right? You can see delicious has appeared on the top right hand side. You can change it to say, okay, I want it to be on the top left side, okay, and we'll play it. So people that see your ad, again, they will see like delicious in addition to your product, okay? But of course, this is jewelry, not this is jewelry, not a food or anything. So I have to change it. So you can have promotional elements here. Again, you can see clearance, free shipping, hurry, limited edition. So you have different options that you can use. Okay, let me explore a bit more. You can have featured. So another one is contactless delivery. Well, that's more for UK and US customers. Ready to serve. Again, we are online. Okay. So let's say I want to choose discounts. Let me use discount. So I want to give my customers 15% off. So I'm just going to select 15% here. So which design do I like? Okay. Let's say I like this particular, let's say I'll go for this. Okay. 20% off. So I'm going to put on the top right-hand side. Okay. So that, and you can choose the size. Do I want it to be bigger or smaller? You know what? I want it to be big. Let people know that yes, I'm doing proper sales. Don't let me mix up the message. So when they see my post, they can see 20% off. Okay. If you're happy with what you have, again, and you can play with these things where you can create another content, which is hurry now, or any other message to create that sense of urgency. So I click on create video. Okay. Now, the final step, which is your captions. Okay. You have to make sure your caption is it's prepared. And Facebook gives you opportunity to try out multiple captions. So you don't have to do one. See, 1 or 5. You can try up to 5, and Facebook will automatically optimize for the best caption that works, right? So what we typically do is, let me give you an example. We have our captions here, right? Still wearing the same jewelry. You can buy bespoke and non-bespoke. Blah, 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 blah. Again, I don't want to bore you too much. But what I would emphasize, though, is how to write your captions. I want you to pay attention to 3 layers, or 4 layers, actually. But the first 3 are more important. Attention. That's where you can go a bit crazy in quotes, where anything that can stop people. People are swiping. So, yes, you've already put your 20% sticker. But what else can you say that, can basically make them stop again? To say, have you tried out, you can use any sort of interesting caption. That's why, again, like I said, you can test up to 5. That you feel like, I'm sure when people see this, they will definitely stop to read what is going on. Okay, that's your attention. You like an introduction. Now, the second part is now you actually need to sell. People have stopped. Now sell your product. What is the name of your product? Most importantly, what are the benefits and the unique selling points? Why should they buy your own products compared to like all the other 500 or thousands of businesses that are also running Black Friday and doing 15% off? Okay, and what is the price? Very important to include this information. Okay. Now, the call to action, put it there. Although on the ad, it's already there, send message. The call to action is there, but it's not bad to also put, how to make a purchase. Now, the last one is terms and conditions. I know a lot of you like to say, no pay on delivery, no refund. Please, if you say no refund, if you're that kind of person that there's no refund, don't put it there. You don't have to put it there, okay? I know that, yes, you're being transparent, but it does more harm than good. Trust me, from experience, it's not necessary. If you don't do pay on delivery, it's fine to put a 1 line. But some people will put like different exclamation marks, like 5. No pay on delivery. It's like, come on. Don't steal the attention away from your beautiful product. So we understand how that feels, right? But again, be subtle and be gentle with it. Let the top 3, again, your introduction, your product, the value, benefits, let it do the talking, right? Instead of like people remembering pay on delivery. So I'm going to use another bumper merchant to as an example. I'm not sure, I didn't take permission, so I decided to like blow out as much information as possible, where you can see introduction. This is green, simple. Okay, communication, benefits and unique selling points. The Nadi slippers in dark green velvet is such a catch. This is one of the prettiest slippers I've ever laid eyes on. So the value proposition there, it's attractive, which means if you put on these slippers, you're definitely going to get people's attention. Okay, of course you can top it up to say quality or whatever, but again, a lot of people will say it's quality, it's reliable. Be innovative and creative with it. Okay, now for the products that you show, one thing I would say again, even though I said show one product at a time, it's always better to show people actually using the product. If it's a perfume, show someone spray the perfume, or a video of you, of the business owner or a customer spray the perfume. If it's shoes or sandals, like you can see here, show someone putting it on. Okay, if it's, I don't know, packaging, show how someone is basically stuffing the packaging material with product. Again, from experience and from data, that tends to work better. Let's get back to this. So price, you can see part of the, again, rules of captions. The introduction, which is get the attention, communicate, why should they buy from you, what's the value, and what's the price. And the call to action, how should they buy from you, and then the hashtags. Right. So let's get back to finish it off then, because I'm practically done. So once you're done, you take one of those captions and then you copy and paste it here. So again, let's say you've done that. I'm just going to post something random for now. Okay. So I'm just going to copy this and paste it here. And then you can see what your ads will look like. So you can click on advanced preview, like, okay, let me see what people are going to be seeing. So let me click on what is it going to look like on Instagram feed? What is it going to look like? Instagram Explore. What is it going to look like on Instagram stories and reels? You see, looks good. And yeah, once you're done and you're happy with everything, don't forget the message, okay? Make sure you use like your own customized message. And once you're done, hit publish, and that's it. So I know that I've gone through a lot of things really, 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 really quickly, but I hope at least I was able to open your eyes to different things that you've, not necessarily seen before. Like I said, I understand, especially when it comes to retargeting your current customers, it is not very straightforward for a lot of people. And we know small business owners, you have a lot of things to do already anyway. That's why we're offering you, again, to do this for free, no cost. Just give us your ad budget and we'll use it better for you, And even once the free trial expires, we're running a special promo for bumper merchants. For a month management beyond that, it's 7,500 a month. But if you subscribe for 3 months, we basically give you at a price of 5,000 naira a month. Guys, you're not going to get this anywhere, okay? You're getting professionals who know what they're doing to run your ads. If you go on our website right now, I'll show you again some of the customer testimonials, okay? You will see some of the bumper merchants there. As you can see, hey, look at Kuye, for example, Blessing. I have recovered more than I spent on the ads and the service charge, okay? I like how we're able to get fast results, getting paying customers in a very short time. You can talk to them. They are all part of the bumper family. I got international buyers for my pieces. 360 helped jumpstart my ad campaign process. Again, Stephanie, shout out to you, Stephanie, cashing out on the steady. I mean, what an amazing business owner. Like, it's super impressive what she does, and again, how well she sells like her product as well. So guys, so you have the option. It's down to you, right? If you want to give this a try, I've shown you. If you feel like this is a bit rocket science, hey, we're here, like I said, 5,000 a month. You're not gonna get in anywhere. We love bumper so much. We feel like we're part of the family already. That's why we're offering this to you. So yeah, there we are. So any questions, please? Sorry again, that took a bit of time.
Right. All right. Thank you so much, John. Like, this was a really, really amazing class. Like, you should see the comment section right now. It's blowing up. I can see a lot of really, really nice things. So, guys, let us say thank you to John in the comment section. Let's just say thank you. Let's say thank you. I know that we are already like behind time, and I think that we should just get to taking the questions. So I am going to start with Farida, because I think she was one of the very first. Okay, there's already a question. Yeah. So Farida, you can ask your question now.
Hello, good evening, everybody. Thank you so much, John. Like, you've showed me things that I didn't even know were possible with the Facebook Ads Manager, because I have the app on my phone, but I didn't I don't know, I guess the experience is different from using a computer. Like, I didn't even know all those things were possible. So thank you so much. This is worth, like, I don't even know how many thousands of naira we are supposed to pay for this. So thank you so much. My question is that I tried running the ads for, because I sell greeting cards. I actually run 2 businesses, but I just started the greeting cards one. So I was trying to boost my page to get increased reach and all of that. So I tried running an ad using the Facebook ad manager. But unfortunately, my card was declined because I don't have a dollar card, and I think the money is deducted in dollars and all of that. So my card was declined and my ads account was disabled and blocked and all of that. So, and from the information we got, we learned that if you guys will be running the ads for us and all of that, you need access to our ads account. So I wanted to know, like, how can we bypass all of these issues? Like, if I'm going to be using the P5360. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. You're welcome, and it's a pleasure. Thank you very much for that. Right. So I would say, just reach out to us, okay? And I would basically look into that. Our technical team will look into that for you. It's good that at least your account, in quotes, is much better. That at least the reason why your account was restricted was due to payment issues. Okay. So again, because we run ads for customers abroad, we do have like foreign currency as well. So we can see some arrangement on how we can help you clear that account and get your account up and running. Okay. But yeah, that's why I said reach out to us and yeah, we'd be in touch.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, we're more than happy to help. Yeah, you're welcome.
All right. Okay, yeah, you can ask your question. Please let's make it as brief as
Okay.
possible so other people can get to ask questions too. Thank you. Yes, you can go
Hello.
ahead.
Okay. Thank you very much, John, for your presentation. It was very, very enlightening. I would like to confirm, in traffic ads and engagement ads, which is the best to run to get sales? Because I currently run ads on my page, but it seems they are not converting. I spend a lot on ads. I can spend up to like maybe 20,000 naira, and then the sales I will get will not be up to 40,000. At times, it might even be 5,000 naira. So I want to confirm, maybe I'm running the wrong kind of ads. Maybe I'm not supposed to run traffic ads. Maybe I'm supposed to run maybe engagement ads. Maybe they are better than the other type of ads. I've run almost all. I've run sales, that I've run awareness. I've run different type, but they don't convert. And then I want to confirm. You said we should promote one product at a time. I sell skincare products, so I don't know if it's wise to promote one product when I have several brands, like up to like 100 types of products in my store. Will I be splitting them one by one, or can I just do a video showing my product on a shelf, and then I'll say I'm running discount on them? I don't know.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So my answer to that is straightforward. So for the first question, I would say honestly, just use engagement. Yeah, no traffic, nor sales, especially if it's Instagram DMs. If it's websites, sure, you can use traffic. You can even use leads, right? But then again, stick to engagement as much as possible. For your second point, okay. So yes, if you have like 100 products, again, it's fine. There's only so much products, of course, people can see. Use the slideshow that I showed you, right? Where you can show one product at a time with the price or whatever. Or you can do like a carousel post, okay, where people can swipe and see different products. Does that make sense? Because most times that helps you to have pre-qualified leads as well. People are not just asking you that, oh, I saw like a bunch of your products, right? And I just want to see what it's about. They would see a particular cream or a particular, soap or whatever that they like, and they would ask. Most times they will ask question on that. Make use of a show, and a show you can make use of carousels, so which means we can swipe and see different products. I hope that answers the question.
Yes, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, John. So if you are, you can ask your question.
Yeah, thank you very much. My question is this: I am having problems with my Instagram account. I don't know what I did to them. Or they said, okay, I'm reading it. You can't. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, you can't run ads. Your Meta business account has been disabled for failing to follow advertising policies or other standards. If you believe this is a mistake, you can request it. I've requested, I sent emails, I've done absolutely everything possible for months and nothing has changed. And the thing is, I've never run any, any kind of ad on the account. So I don't really know what's going on. Someone said maybe it's linked to my Facebook, someone was indicating so I posted some stuff on the group that so I just I pulled everything down. I've done everything possible, but I don't know what to do. It's not working, and the thing is still there, having that restriction then logo. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, so yeah, I can see, of course, it's always very difficult when you have that kind of situation. And sometimes, again, you appeal several times, doesn't come through, right? So again, what I would advise is get in touch. I'll see if I can drop our WhatsApp number as well. But typically I recommend going for like a free trial so that I can land on our WhatsApp number, right? And then so we can then ask for like the specific messages and screenshots, and we'll see if we can advise you. I mean, it's going to be a free advice for you anyway. So I'd say get in touch, please, so that we can look into like the specific details.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Chinonye, please ask your question. Please make it very brief too. Thank you.
Hi, thank you so much. I'm going to be very brief. Thank you for the lovely presentation, very detailed. Um, I mean, seem to know what you're doing. My question is, I've been doing ads, but I found that I sell, I'm into wedding dresses. A lot of people, I get Facebook, I do Facebook ads to lead to my WhatsApp. And I'm always just getting hello, 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 hello. That's what I get most of the time.
Yeah.
Now you mentioned that we should be doing the ads from Instagram. On the other hand, when Facebook marketing reached out to me, they were following up on the marketing call. They were like, you need to do the ads from Facebook. But you're saying now that that these ads should be done from Instagram or more leading to Instagram. It's a little bit conflicting. So please, can you just talk to me about that? I'm just a little bit neither here nor there.
So
I'm confused now.
I think what they meant was you should set up your ads using Facebook Ad Manager. Okay. So Facebook Ad Manager is the interface I just showed you. That's where I was setting up the ads,
and
right?
I'm very familiar with it.
Okay, so I assume that's what they're talking about, because although if they said I don't believe they would tell you, well, in terms of I'll be surprised if they would advise you to run just Facebook ads. At most, they would say, okay, run both Facebook and Instagram ads, because they're incentivized to do so, right? But like I said, of course, if everyone starts abandoning Facebook and are not running ads on Facebook, it's bad business for them. So clearly, they're incentivized to tell you run ads on Facebook, WhatsApp, and Instagram, just so that of course they can still keep their revenue going up. As you know, of course, Facebook is suffering significantly in terms of revenue, especially these days. So of course, anything to basically boost the numbers, right? But I'd say, as you've seen yourself, if you run WhatsApp ads, especially if it's traffic from Facebook, a lot of it is very poor quality.
They are not converting. We're just spending money. They're not converting. It's very annoying.
They're taking our money as well. So they take our money so that they don't have to take your money, because we spend money learning all these things the hard way.
Okay.
So they're taking our money to start. That's why we know that don't bother, right? So that again, we're able to it becomes easy for other brands.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
This is the last question we're going to be taking, really. For those who have questions, I think that one great way is going to for you to join the Bumper Black Friday community. And maybe we can beg John if he can just help us answer those questions on the community page for a short while. Then maybe so I'm going to be dropping the link to the community. So let me just take one question from the audience. I think this person already dropped the question before. So this person is saying that from the text, said that I have a question though. So I don't get my business account blocked. I am planning an organic IGDM marketing, and the strategy is to reach at least 200 businesses per day for the next 30 days. This means I will be averaging 6,000 DM in the duration. The duration is 30 days. Do you think that IG can flag or ban my account for this?
So if I understand correctly, the person wants to be reaching out to customers through DMs organically, right?
Yeah, 200 DMs per day.
The simple answer is please don't do it. Don't. Yeah, you're basically, that's the quickest way to probably get blocked as well. Just Facebook is going to flag you up as a bot pretty much. Okay. Even if you get away with it the first day, does not mean you're not breaking their rules. Okay, just don't. And it takes a lot more effort. I understand that you're saying the prospective customers, the ones that you feel like they can convert. It's tempting, but please, again, if they block your account, there's nothing you can do anymore, and if you cannot run ads on Facebook and Instagram, you don't have much options, to be honest. So I know that, sorry, I know that someone asked one question that I missed, which is, should I run ads in foreign currency, in dollar? Those of you who run ads using dollar cards and stuff, well done. I can see you have plenty of money. There's a trick behind that, but I'm not going to explain. Just know you're sinking your money. You're sinking your money inside. Don't run your ads using Naira. It's simple. I don't want to explain, but don't. Just don't. It's simple. No argument.
Okay, I think we can take one just last question. Oyekachi, please ask your question, because your hands have been up for a while. Thanks.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. John. Please, I want to ask this question. Last month, Instagram suspended my account and I tried to appeal. You're not telling me that I can't get the Instagram account back, which I actually paid someone to help me to get it back. But I created another one, a backup page. After like 2 weeks, they suspended it. I created another one too. They still took the Instagram page down. And I saw more on Instagram, and I'll be running Facebook ad. Honestly, it's just messages. I saw this on Facebook. Even when I try to chat them up, they will not reply me. I'm so frustrated. Please, how do I try to create another Instagram account since I can't get back those ones I've created? Please.
Okay, I can see that again. A lot of questions, and thanks for the question. A lot of questions are related to account restrictions. There's going to be more coming. Trust me, guys. Keep your account safe, okay? So, to answer your question, right? There's actually like a policy. I don't just want to bore you. There's a policy stating if they've restricted one of your pages, if you basically, it's called actually circumventing policy, and you now go and open another page, they will restrict it. It's against the policy, okay? If you're going to go open up another, page, there's a trick to it. I'm not sure if I should be saying this like publicly, okay? Because it's like me teaching you how to circumvent the policy, but there's a way to do it, okay? If you're a customer, for example, maybe I can give you the hypothetical scenario, okay? Hypothetical, I'm not telling you what to do, but hypothetically, I can explain. But surely, again, the simple answer is it's against that policy. So it's not surprising that they keep blocking the new pages. When it comes to people running ads for messages, sorry, I'm just going to answer that in 10 seconds. Change it, switch up your audience, switch up your content, okay? And see whether the quality will change. It's as simple as that.
All right, thank you so much, John. Guys, I can see that we have so many questions, and if we are not putting John on the spot, John, do you agree to help us answer those questions on the community?
Sure. More than happy to help.
All right, guys. So we already have John's commitment to that. So don't worry, keep your questions and everything. And like I said, we have a mouth-watering offer for you. So Lupify, like Lupify 360 is a friend of Bumper. Like they are friends. And because of that relationship, they have agreed to run free ads management for Bumper Black Friday. Like you said, like John already said, it is free to sign up on Lupify. So definitely, guys, I am going to be dropping that link for you on the community so you can sign up and just see how it works. You can see already that John is very knowledgeable, and it just takes like the stress off you. Like you don't have to be thinking, oh, how do I do ads management and everything. Lupify 360 is already offering to help you do that. So definitely, it's something that you should definitely try out. So thank you so much, John. Thank you so much. I'm sure that we had like a wonderful class. And guys, if you enjoyed the class today, I don't want you to just say it here. Say it on Twitter, say it on Instagram, tag Lupify, tag Bumper. Let everyone know that you enjoyed the class. You had a wonderful time. Yes, another interesting announcement that I want to make just before we finish the class today is that so we have an official landing page for you to register for Bumper Black Friday. The link is going to be shared in the comment section. So definitely, please check the link. Check the link and register. It is important that you register if you want to have access to all the mouth-watering offers that we have for you. So definitely register. And another interesting thing, who is excited? Before I even say this one, who is excited? Like, if you're excited to hear this one, you have to just like let me know in the comment section. Are you guys following me? Like, I have something to drop. If you're excited to hear it, you have to say I in the comment section. Say excited. I need to say it. I need to be sure that you guys are following me. I'm not seeing it yet. Okay. I can see it. I can see it. Now. That is the vibe. Yes. So drum rolls. So another interesting thing we are going to be giving you for the bumper Black Friday is that you are going to get free delivery. Sorry, I didn't say free delivery at 850 naira anywhere in Lagos. Did you hear that? So if you sign up for bumper Black Friday, delivery is going to be 850 naira anywhere in Lagos. You heard that right? You heard that right? You heard. Thank you. Like 850 naira. Oh. Exactly. That is it. So if you've not signed up for Black Friday or you've not started preparing, I see just go and start preparing now. Go and start preparing for Bumper Black Friday because it is going to be loud. It is going to be loud. It is, I'm not even joking. It is going to be super awesome. So the link is going to be shared in the comment section again. The link is going to be shared in the comment section again. Please go to the landing page, go and register. If you are not on the Bumper Black Friday community, please endeavor to join. John is going to be there and is going to be there to take your questions. I am going to be announcing the day and time for that. So thank you guys. If you had like a wonderful, if you have like a wonderful class today, please, like I said, go online, go and share it. Just say it on the community page, say it to people, tell your friends, tell your family members, tell your enemies, tell them to join Bumper and everything. And yes, you are going to, yes, okay, don't go yet though. There are two more things for me to say. Sorry, I missed it. Number one, there's going to be 30% off delivery anywhere, like in Nigeria, 30% off the normal delivery price. So for those asking what about Abuja, what about, so you're going to be getting 30% off delivery. See, bumper, they run things. Now bumper, they run things. And another interesting thing, why you definitely need to participate for Bumper Black Friday is that there is going to be a landing page where you are going to be able to showcase your store to over 1 million people. Are you guys hearing? 1 million people. There is going to be a landing page where you are going to be able to showcase your store over 1 million to over 1 million people. See, this Bumper Black Friday season, just get your account ready. You are going to be making wonderful sales. So that's some of the mouth-watering offers that we have for you for Bumper Black Friday. So the link has been shared over and over again. Please go through it, sign up, join the community, and just get ready to run the biggest sales that you've ever run ever. Thank you so much. So Ayo, is there anything you want to add just before we end this class?
Oh, absolutely. I'm not sure I have any other thing to add. Just to say a big thank you to two amazing people. Let's say three amazing people. One, a big shout out to John for making this class super awesome. Not just coming to dish out theoretical concepts now, but giving us back to back secret of running converting ad at a cheaper price. Thank you so much, John, for coming. I know this would have costed us a whole lot of money to make you come speak to us, but you are actually doing this for free because you are in love with small business owners. So thank you for coming, and it's really awesome having you. Then a second shout out to everybody that have been here from the beginning of the class till now. We spent almost 2 hours actually discussing this thing, and people have stayed all through the class. I'm saying a big shout out to everybody that have stayed. I can still see that we have like almost 50 people here. At some point, we had about 80 people on the call, learning and seeing how to run converting ads for Black Friday. So thank you guys for staying. And then my final shout out goes to our host for today, Damilola, our community manager. Thank you for being a super amazing host. Thank you so much for this. For everybody, this is not the end of our class. Again, like I said, this is an educative series for Black Friday. So come next week again. We'll be having another fantastic speaker come speak to us about how to close sales for Black Friday. So please and please and please and please and please, this is not the end. We are here to bombard you with everything you need to have a successful Black Friday. Trust me, everything you need, from delivery to education to awareness to marketing to free ads class to free ad management again. So trust me, if you are not making sales this Black Friday, then it's on you. That is because you've not taken advantage of what we are offering you. So see you again on WhatsApp group. See you again in our conversation next week Wednesday when we bring in another speaker to us. Thank you so much for joining, and do have a wonderful evening. Please and please and please don't go without practicing the things that you've learned in this class. Please, that's very important. It is not useful for you to come, learn, and go. It is very important that you actually practice these things out. So please, in your content, in your planning, in your trial, in everything, practicalize these things, and then sales will be yours. Have a wonderful evening and a good weekend.
Right. Thank you so much, Aya. Thank you so much, guys. So please feel free to go to the chat session. Links are being shared. Bluepify link has been shared. It will also be shared on the bumper community group, so you can definitely sign up as well. The link to join the bumper Black Friday group would also be shared. The link to sign up on the landing page would also be shared. Please do also have a wonderful weekend and start preparing for your Black Friday sales. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.